Welcome to Learning English Time channel.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the heart of home. I'm Jenny, and today's episode is going to be special, deep, warm, and real. We're talking about something that fills every corner of our lives, family. The love, the laughter, the noise, the work, everything that makes our homes alive.
Oh, I love that introduction, Jenny. Hi, everyone. I'm Jessica. I'm so excited to be here today. This topic, looking after our families, is not just important. It's something that shapes who we are every single day.
You're right, Jessica. Family is really the heart of life. It's where everything begins, where we learn love, patience, forgiveness, and strength.
Absolutely. And sometimes it's also where we learn how to handle challenges, right? Because looking after a family is beautiful, but it's also not easy.
Oh, yes. There's no such thing as a perfect family day. Some mornings, everything goes smoothly. And then there are those other mornings when nothing goes as planned.
Oh, tell me about it. My mornings usually start with my kids arguing over who gets the last pancake. And by the time we finish breakfast, I feel like I've run a marathon.
That sounds familiar. My mornings are pretty much the same. But, even in that chaos, I always remind myself this is love in motion. The mess, the noise, the running around, it all means life is happening inside our home.
That's such a beautiful way to see it. I think every mom, every parent can relate to that. The busyness is part of the joy, even when it feels tiring.
Jessica, how do you usually start your day when you're looking after everyone?
Well, I try to wake up before the rest of the family. Those quiet 15 minutes in the morning with my coffee and my thoughts really help me prepare for the day. Then it's breakfast time, lunchbox packing, and making sure everyone has their homework and shoes.
Oh, yes, shoes. The never-ending mystery.
Exactly. But I've learned not to stress too much about the little things. If we're all laughing, even if we're 5 minutes late, it's still a good morning.
That's a great attitude. I used to chase perfection. Clean house, perfect meals, no mess. But now I've learned that peace matters more than perfection.
I love that. Peace over perfection. Because in the end, kids won't remember how spotless the floor was, but they will remember how much we smiled, how much we hugged them, and how we made them feel safe.
Speaking of that, how do you keep your home feeling warm and loving even on stressful days?
I try to use small gestures, like leaving little notes in my kids' lunchboxes or playing their favorite music while we clean the house together. It's the small things that build connection.
That's beautiful. I do something similar. Every evening, we have talk time. No phones, no TV, just everyone sitting in the living room, sharing how their day went. Sometimes the kids tell silly stories. Sometimes they talk about something that upset them, but that moment always brings us close.
That's such a lovely habit. I think communication is the foundation of a strong family. When kids know they can talk, they feel secure.
Yes, and even with our partners, communication keeps love alive. It's not always romantic. It's sometimes just, thank you for helping, or I appreciate what you did. Those words keep hearts connected.
Let's talk about tiredness for a bit because honestly, being a mom, a wife, and a homemaker can be exhausting.
Oh, yes, absolutely. There are days when I feel like I've done 100 things and still have 100 more to go. But I've learned that rest is not a reward, it's a need. Taking care of yourself is part of taking care of your family.
So true. I used to feel guilty for taking breaks, but now I remind myself my family needs me happy, not just busy. Even a 10-minute nap or a quiet walk can make such a difference.
I love that. And the more we take care of our own health and peace, the more energy we have to share love. How about weekends, Jessica? What's a typical weekend like in your home?
Oh, weekends are both fun and busy. Saturday mornings are for chores. Everyone helps clean. Even my youngest dusts the furniture. Then we cook lunch together, play board games, or sometimes go to the park.
That sounds wonderful. For us, weekends are family reset time. We cook together too. My husband loves trying new recipes. The kids make a mess, but the laughter makes it worth it.
That's the heart of family, laughter and mess. I think when we include our kids in daily activities, we teach them responsibility and teamwork in a fun way.
Exactly. It's not just about getting things done. It's about growing together. Jenny, I want to ask you something deeper. How do you deal with the emotional side of family care? Like when you feel unappreciated or when things get hard?
That's such an honest question. I've had those days, of course. Sometimes it feels like no one notices the little things, the meals, the cleaning, the planning. But I've learned that love isn't always loud. Just because they don't say thank you every day doesn't mean they don't feel it.
That's so true. My husband once told me, "You hold the house together in ways we can't even see." That meant so much to me.
Oh, that's so sweet. Sometimes we just need those words to remind us that what we do matters, even the invisible work.
Let's talk about one more important part of family, patience. Because raising kids, managing home, and staying kind takes a lot of it.
Oh, it really does. But patience comes with love. When we slow down, we notice more, like the way our kids try hard to help or the way our partner quietly does something kind.
Exactly. I used to rush through everything homework time, dinner time, bedtime. Now I try to be more present. If my son wants to talk about his school day for 20 minutes, I let him because those moments are precious.
I couldn't agree more. One day they'll grow up and we'll miss those noisy evenings. Jenny, how about caring for extended family, parents or grandparents? Because that's another part of family love.
Yes, it is. My father lives with us, and I see caring for him as both a duty and a blessing. It teaches my kids what love and respect mean. They see that family takes care of each other, no matter what age.
I love that. My mom visits often too, and she helps me with the kids. It's such a comfort to have multiple generations under one roof sometimes. It makes the home feel richer.
It really does. Family love is like a circle. What we give comes back to us in unexpected ways.
Jenny, I think we've shared so much today. Laughter, real talk, and a lot of heart. If you could give one message to everyone listening, what would it be?
I'd say love your family deeply, but don't forget to love yourself too. A calm, happy parent brings calm and happiness to the whole home.
That's beautiful. I'd add, don't chase perfection. Focus on love, laughter, and togetherness. That's what really makes a house a home.
I love that. So true. And to everyone listening, remember family isn't about being perfect. It's about staying together, forgiving, and growing side by side. Well, that's all for today's episode of The Heart of Home. Thank you for joining us for this heartfelt talk about family life.
We hope our stories and reflections remind you that every home is unique and full of love in its own way.
Take care of your loved ones, be kind to yourself, and find beauty in the ordinary moments.
Until next time, keep your heart open and your home full of laughter. Bye, everyone.